Hello. What a beautiful week this is. I hope you've been able to enjoy it. My video this week concerns the virus and where we are with it. It's a pretty safe bet you're tired of hearing about that, but I've got to give you my take as best I understand what the CDC is saying and what it means for us here. First, the Delta variant of COVID is raging and now responsible for the vast majority of new cases. While the current vaccinations seem to offer protection against this variant, it's more contagious than the original and is hitting the unvaccinated population hard. Second, while vaccinated persons may occasionally suffer from what's called breakthrough COVID cases, the cases are usually non-symptomatic and rarely severe enough to require hospitalization. Over 95% of COVID hospitalizations and nearly 100% of COVID deaths now are among the unvaccinated. So, one of my main messages to you is that the vaccines work. And if you know folks who have not yet gotten their shot, please encourage them to get it. It could save their life. Third, another piece of this seems to be that vaccinated folk, while not presenting with symptoms, can carry as much of what's called the viral load, and so spread as much of the virus as someone who is not vaccinated. So to tamp down the circulation of the virus, the CDC is strongly encouraging mask wearing for everyone indoors again. It's important to stop the circulation of COVID because the more it bounces around, the more it will mutate. The great risk is that one of those mutations will be vaccine resistant, and such a turn would take us back to square one. Preventing such mutations is one reason that getting the vaccine is good not just for individuals, but for the community. It's a way to love your neighbor. I know this sounds confusing, and it's certainly frustrating. Sometimes it feels as though we're going backward in our fight against this disease. But our doctors and our public health experts are doing their very best with evolving data to keep the public safe and to end this pandemic. And as always, patience and goodwill are helpful. In response to the new CDC guidelines and the spike in cases in North Carolina, Iredell County is currently at a 9.7% positivity rate. Our bishops have asked us to return to wearing masks throughout church services, in person, of course, until this current wave is under control. Lectors and preachers may read or preach unmasked. I ask your goodwill and cooperation in complying with these new directions. If mask wearing for an entire service does not work for you, we invite you to be with us online. We hope this setback will be brief. Thank you for listening. I hope this has been helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in person or virtually soon.